I live in West Jordan. 5 people who live in West Jordan want to buy this book from me.
Dale just said something that I forgot. Dale just made a PDF of my copy today. So if you want a PDF, he can send it to you, I think. Right, Dale?
Okay.
And then you can just keep your eye, if you want the bound copy, you can keep your eyes open for it. So I told you that Dickens has a connection to Broadstairs. He went there all the time. He like the restaurant that I went to, I got fish and chips in Broadstairs, and it says on the door that he wrote Nicholas Nickleby there, and it lists like 5 years that he lived there. And stuff. And Bleak House is there. He stayed in Bleak House when he was writing, So there really is a lot. I mean, it's just a coincidence, but it's kind of funky, But there's actually a ragged school museum in London. We didn't make it to it, but it was kind of something we were thinking of. But
Well,
a ragged school museum.
that is marvelous.
I think it's a really cool thing.
Yeah, that's amazing that people tried to do that then. That is absolutely wonderful.
And I mean, like the Mr. Harding, he's a letter carrier. He's not, he doesn't have a lot of money, These aren't people who.
Not a lot of education.
This isn't like a baron or somebody who's just being philanthropic. I mean, this is a lot of work. And
Working class people.
Really working class people, helping working class people. I just think it's really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm just sending a picture to Signal. I may have sent this before, but this is a painting done by HLA Culmer. And I explain it, but it was hung. It's hanging on the wall in a law firm where I had a mediation last year.
Oh, cool.
Really?
Tell me if you recognize it. Do you recognize where that is?
Looks like
Tetons. Jenny Lake.
It's Jenny Lake.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's Jenny Lake.
I think you showed that to me. Yeah, that is the Tetons.
Can you send that to me? Yeah, it's on Signal, but I could airdrop it to you too.
Did they say yes? Did they?
It was, I told the guy that it was there. I says, I'd like to know. I mean, I should reach back out to him and say, do you remember that conversation about the painting? I said, if you guys ever want to unload that painting, I want to know that you're going to unload it.
Well, your name is literally Culmer. It's like pretty obvious. Like, oh yeah.
Try to get first dibs.
Yeah. So, and it's the Tetons, for crying out loud.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's really cool.
It's a gorgeous painting.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I meant to only last an hour, and we're at like 2. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun,
Well, it's
Jen.
been awesome.
Thank you.
It really has.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Love y'all.
Oh, I was going to tell you real fast. I just learned today in Sacrament meeting that there has been a Danish foreign exchange student living in our ward.
Oh, really?
And going to school. And she's going back to Denmark. I think they said in the next week or 2. But she wants to come back here and live with the same family.
Oh, that's fun.
Come back in the fall. And she's from Copenhagen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I told her that you had just been there. It was really interesting.
That's cool.
I asked her how you say it in Danish, and the G is like the Y sound, like we were talking about.
It's Copenhagen in like the old, like the
not Y, yeah, but
letters, yeah.
The Copen part, they just mush together, and I can't distinguish
the letters. They mush a whole bunch of things together.
Yeah.
Best to just try and read it.
Yeah. But that's pretty, I thought that's kind of interesting.
Jennifer,
cool.
thank you so much for this. We really appreciate it.
This is
Thank
how,
you.
see how they spell it?
Oh, really? Oh, that's a Y.
V is in.
I'm sorry.
Dale, would you let Danny come back in?
My laptop died.
I did.
Oh my word, a Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh, this is really interesting. I just looked up an article about HLA Culmer.
He's an interesting guy.
He had a hand in designing Utah's original state flag.
Interesting.
Really?
Who did? HLA?
Yeah.
He said,
All the more reason I don't like the new one.
oh, that new one is absolute.
I actually love the new one.
I like the new one.
I love the new one.
I like it.
You just don't like change.
I actually don't like the old one. It looks like about 15
Boring.
other
Yeah,
state
I
flags,
mean, the old one is there's crest on blue, which is every other
Like
state's
10,
flag.
15 other states. But it's cool. I mean, it's fine that you feel differently, you know? I mean, it's good. It's good that people like the old flag, and it's good that some people like the new flag, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's
HLA
easier to see the beehive on the new one, which I like.
HLA was consulted. The daughters of the revolution actually were the ones that raised the funds for the flag.
I wonder if they did it for other states.
Seamstress from ZCMI, named Agnes Toit Bernalieu, I don't know how to say that in French, to make the flag with some design tweaks from famous Utah artist HLA Culmer. They chose an embroidered white outline of the state seal on a blue background.
Very
So
cool.
he had a hand in it.
That's awesome.
It is.
Well, and I think HLA Culmer and Lee Green Richards interacted with each other.
Huh, they may have.
Yeah.
Who's Lee Green Richards?
Famous artist on mom's side of the family.
Oh, cool.
You remember when we went, when you and Rachel and Hannah came when Hannah was little? And we went to a tour of the state capitol?
Yeah.
Well, there were
Oh,
some
yeah.
in there from both of those men.
Yeah. They were the same time period, except HLA died sooner. So. Well, I think
We had a friend from Switzerland.
oh, just a second.
So we had a friend from Switzerland that came to meet us in London. Gave
Oh,
us
really?
Yeah.
gave us 10 pounds of Swiss chocolate.
Oh,
Like just brought we had hardly any room for any other souvenirs coming home. But he also gave me this. It's a Victorinox Swiss Army
Swiss Army knife.
oh, really? David,
What?
come here.
He's talking about their friend from Switzerland and some of the stuff.
Put that away.
He
Wow.
came to London
to
to
London.
meet them. Brought him some.
and then this gave us 2 different kinds.
Mm.
Oh,
I've got that one.
I got that one too from David.
Yep.
And then that's the bigger one.
Now it's
Mhm.
cool.
Boy. But yeah, he's
We have Swiss chocolate up the wazoo. I hate to say it, it's a little too much.
I can help.
Is it mostly lint? It's the best
yeah.
one.
Mostly, absolutely. I mean,
You know, when I came home from my mission, I thought there's no Swiss chocolate
here.
here. Somebody should do something about it. And
and Lint did.
yeah,
then-
they did.
and there's Ragusa and Frey,
Was this from the French part of Switzerland?
Frey,
Yeah.
and Toblerone. He gave us a bunch of Toblerone too.
Oh, wow.
So where did he live again? He lives, what was it, the town he lived in again?
I can find it. I think it's it ends in say,
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Hoonberze or something.
I'm gonna find it here real quick.
Hoonenberze.
Hunenberg. Hunenberg may have been in my area when I was in Luzern.
Yeah.
That
so
area,
Hoonenbergse. Is there
that area. So Hunenbergsee is right across the Zugersee from Zug, which is the name of the
That's
city.
it. That's it.
And Zug is where his parents
family
live.
is.
Zug was in my area. When I was in Luzern, our Relief Society president was an executive for M&M Mars.
Oh yeah.
And she had a beautiful house way up on the hill in Zug that looked out over the lake.
Wow.
But we never worked there. I got stuck in a train station there once with my comp and a drunk guy. But Hunenberg was probably in that area, in my area.
Yeah, and then he just lives right on the water. So it's Hunenberg with the SEE on the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hunenbergsee. Yeah,
that's the lake.
I see it.
Do you see it?
Yeah. What part of real quick, Dale? What part of Switzerland is your family from? Do you remember?
Rapperswil,
Rapperswil.
Rapperswil, and
On
Thurgau.
Surrey.
Oh, Mulheim.
Okay.
Is that French area?
No,
No,
it's German.
yep.
Opperswil is on the Zürichsee, right? On the Lake Zurich,
Oh,
as if I recall. Where is it? I'm trying to
On
find
some lake. I don't know what lake.
I think Addie got some chocolate to show us.
it. Tolville.
Oh, what chocolates did you get?
I was grabbing
Oh, the Toblerone, yeah.
Zurich.
Toblerone?
Oh,
Yeah.
Toblerone, yeah.
But
I
it's the
should make
new
one
box because it doesn't have the Matterhorn on it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why they stopped doing that. There was some
So
reason.
they moved production partly to Slovakia. And because it's
Oh.
only produced in Switzerland, you can't have the Matterhorn on it.
So the problem with that is that it's in a triangle. The chocolate's been in a triangle forever. Are they still making it in a triangle, or they
Yes.
changed that?
Yeah, though like the depth of each segment has shrunk.
Well,
So like a cut in between used to be like a little notch, and now it's like a gap.
Oh,
That's just they just don't want to save money.
So what's funny is Toblerone was fantastic, I thought, and then I started eating Lindt, and I thought, okay, so Toblerone is kind of like the Hershey's of Swiss chocolate. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
Hershey's?
Yeah. What was the M city, Dale, in Thurgau that you're from?
Mulheim.
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 Okay,
Mulheim.
should be.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has one L or two, but
So Mulheim was never in one of my areas, but I was close to it. I probably drove through there on a train or a car at some point or another. Anyway, Dale, when you decide to go back to your homeland, we
Yeah.
need to talk,
All right.
because
Need a tour guide.
Philip was like, told us, because you need to come to Switzerland.
Can I be part of that conversation?
I know, right? We all want to be part of that conversation.
He was kind of upset that we haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
now who is this, a relative
I'm a
or?
little upset we haven't gone to. frankly.
Yeah. He was a exchange student that lived with the Brannons when we were hanging out with the Brannons in Ephraim. So we were over at their house all the time. And got really close with him.
Nice,
I've stayed in touch over the years.
good.
So there's a guy, there's been some changes at the firm, and they formed a new law firm that I'm with, and one of the guys there is named Michael Wunderly, Wunderly. Anytime there's an LI on the end, and that guy is like Swiss, and I was just sitting down to meet him for the first time, and I said, Wunderly, huh? You from Switzerland? He goes, yeah. And I said, I hate you already.
Oh, that's a good way to start.
It's a jealous hate.
Oh,
so-
I know. It was supposed to be a funny.
I know. Anyway. Yeah. So let me know when you want to go.
All right.
It'll work.
There's a Virginia Tech campus property in Switzerland.
So you could probably finagle your way to get your plane ticket paid for.
It's
Really?
not, it's in the Italian part though.
That ain't bad.
That's okay.
It's gorgeous.
You can
That's just over the hill.
Yeah.
It's-
also, Italy's not that bad. I like Italy.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Trust me, Italy's pretty great.
Yeah. We got to
Yeah.
stay in what was a motel in Rome when we went to Italy. It was the only one I can remember. It was wonderful.
Oh yeah. No, Rome is
Been there about a week. It's set up on a little hill, a little rise, and it was shaped in an angle like this. And the office was here in the middle, and the rooms fanned out, and there was pretty grass and trees, and it felt kind of like home because it was more like a motel than a hotel.
Oh, yeah,
It was fun.
that's cool.
we've got dinner here in 25 minutes, and so I probably need to separate my computer from the conversation.
Alrighty.
But thanks, Jen and Dale, for your trip and for all the information. Addie, it's
Yeah,
really
it's
good to
been
see you.
fantastic.
Yeah, you too.
It's good to see everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Again,
Jen.
I mean,
It's been really wonderful.
Dale-
Bye, everybody. Love you.
Dale did a PDF of the book if somebody wants it, you know?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
So it would print
Send it
out
to-
in a sheaf.
Yeah,
Easier to read electronically, probably.
Or you
Of
can
that
just read it
second
on
one?
your machine.
Nah,
The Billy
that-
the Cartwheeler.
I like paper. You know that.
Oh, okay.
but Mom, you have a copy. You have a
I
copy.
know.
I
know.
couldn't find that second one anywhere. Maybe I put the wrong name in, but I
Which
couldn't
one?
find
The boatman's tale?
the Boatman's Tale. Yeah.
I'll look. I'll try and figure out what I did and share it.
Is it the Boatman's Tale or a Boatman's Tale?
Boatman's tale.
And who's the
Yes,
author
I am
again?
the full form.
Virgin?
Mason, how are you, sweetie? Real fast.
Oh, I'm good.
You've been awfully quiet.
Yeah, I've mostly just been listening. I'm doing something off on the side, but
Oh, okay.
listening to kind of the conversation and everything like that. I was pretty sure I was not going to have much to contribute to this, but that's not why I'm here. So I'm here to
Listen,
receive. So
I just sent the link for a boatman's tale to Signal.
You didn't want to join in on
Fantastic,
Batman
thank you.
jokes?
Yeah.
I was gonna try to make some witty comeback, but it didn't come. So
And I wanna try and show you. Like when you get on your phone to order a boatman's tale, right here, it'll say like it'll say UK postage or something. You need to click on that. It's a drop down. If you just leave
That's
it as
so cool.
UK, he will tell you, he will refund you your money and say, I won't sell it to you.
It costs twice as much to ship it as it does to buy it.
For
well,
me, it was the same as buying it. It was about £8 to buy it, and about £8 to ship it.
The rest of the world, £14.99.
Oh, maybe that's how much I paid.
A lot heavier than I'd expected to cost.
I think that's
Yeah.
everything I paid. Anyway,
All right. Thanks, Jen. Really appreciate it. And
Yeah.
Gail, all of you.
click the
Addie,
rest
good
of the
to see you.
world and then you'll get it.
All right.
Hi, all.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. It was great seeing
Love
you.
y'all.
Buzz, thank